Amendment 1 is a dangerous proposition. Amendment 1 would open the floodgates to government interference in other parts of our private lives. Amendment 1 would strip away some basic privacy rights and force government interference into these private medical decisions. Amendment 1 makes no exceptions for rape, incest, or when a woman's health is at risk, including potentially life-threatening diseases such as cancer. And when it comes to health care, no government has the right to make your decision.
Thank you. How many of you know what this amendment says? Good. Most of you do. I'm going to read it for the rest of you because I think it has, from a legal standpoint, ramifications way beyond its words. The words of the amendment are nothing in this Constitution, referring to the Tennessee Constitution, secures or protects a right to abortion or requires funding of an abortion. The people retain the right through their elected state representatives and state senators to enact, amend, or repeal statutes regarding abortion, including but not limited to the circumstances of pregnancy resulting from rape or incest, or when necessary to save the life.
What I really wanted to say tonight was that, you know, so many people say, well, why don't these women use birth control? Well, birth control fails. The failure rate of condoms in a year is 18% of women who use them every single time will be pregnant within a year. The failure rate of birth control pills, it's somewhere between 8 and 15%. The failure rate of the long-acting contraceptives is low.
Anyway, this 2014 article explicitly stated that, quote, policies requiring women to be told that abortion increases risk for anxiety, depression, or suicide lack an evidence base. And that is a very important piece because there are a lot of opinions around this and a lot of feelings around this. But if you look at the science, and if you look at the facts, and if you look at the research, the evidence is lacking for this notion that there are mental health issues that result from the abortion itself.
Vote yes, people think. What will happen is rich women will go to Atlanta, they'll go to New York City, they'll go to California. Rich women will get an abortion, they'll get a safe abortion. What will happen to the women who don't have the means to go to these places or the money is that they will go to a back alley. When I started with my group 27 years ago, I asked my older partners, I went, how did you guys get so good at doing these hysterectomies? I mean, they were wonderful surgeons. And one of my older partners said, we did 5 of these a week when abortion was not legal because these women would come into the hospital emergency room and their uterus would be infected, their uterus would be perforated by someone who didn't know what they were doing, and they were desperate not to be pregnant, and they would have to have all their female organs removed because of illegal abortions. Again, no matter what your thought about whether you personally would have an abortion, you have to think about the consequences of your sisters, your friends, your loved ones, and what will happen if we only allow rich women to have abortions.
Now, I think this is a dangerous amendment in part because it's confusing. It's not all that clear exactly what this does. But the bottom line is it puts a Tennessee state legislature in the middle of your decision about what you do with your body and your family. And that is really unacceptable to me.